Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Reviewing The Gentleman on Netflix. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure you click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link for today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. Today we're going to review a new TV series on Netflix called The Gentleman. It's a gangster dramedy full of colorful characters and lots of comedy. It has really good plot twists and surprises that keep popping up from episode to episode. The series has been directed by Guy Ritchie, and Guy has made quite a few hits in the past. Hits like The Covenant, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Snatch, and he has a tendency to make films with colorful gangsters who you think aren't very bright, but they somehow manage to outsmart their enemies. And that's the fun part of his movies and this TV show. Most of his films are set in the UK. They often involve gangs, criminals, organizations that are spending most of their time robbing and stealing and behaving in a freakishly crazy and demented way. It's usually a blend of violence and humor that tends to work really well. Now, without disclosing too much, The Gentleman is a TV series about a British soldier whose father dies, and that death leads to a meeting with the family lawyer who reads his will to the family. As you may have guessed, the family is so shocked by the contents of the will that it sets off a series of events that cause huge problems. Some are dramatic, some are comedic, but the net result is that the family is dramatically and explosively impacted by these announcements from the reading of the will. Guy is really good at making his characters and stories unpredictable and very entertaining. Guy discovered Jason Statham and put him in one of his earliest movies. Jason has been a major movie star ever since and become extremely successful around the world. Like a lot of major actors and directors who've worked in major motion pictures, Guy Ritchie has decided to create The Gentleman. It's a 10-episode series for Netflix. People who would never have worked for Netflix in the past because they felt it was a huge step down to go from motion pictures to TV, well, they're now transitioning as often as they can to Netflix. Now, because of this trend, a lot of actors prefer a 10-episode series with Netflix over a major motion picture. That's because when Netflix produces and releases a major new series or movie, it's seen by everybody around the world. And that is the kind of major increase in visibility that will bring them much more success. When Narcos came out on Netflix, it was an explosive milestone. Since then, every director and actor in Hollywood has had their agents pushing them to get on Netflix. That's how prestigious and lucrative this can be. Now, Netflix doesn't release ratings or much data on their movies or television shows, but my instincts are telling me that The Gentleman is a hit for everyone involved. Will it be renewed for a second season? Well, that decision has not been made yet, but insiders feel that the probability of it being renewed is high. Now, the budget couldn't have been very expensive, so I don't think that would be an issue. There aren't a lot of special effects or car chases or any of that stuff to spike the budget, so the budget was probably pretty reasonable. Most of the show's appeal comes from the clever banter and witty dialogue. If the show has a weakness, it's that almost all of Ritchie's movies have British characters and actors whose accents are so thick at times that they can be a little difficult to understand. I think Guy believes that's part of his film's charm. But a lot of people get fatigued by having to decode and decipher and strain to understand what the characters have said. If you enjoy the gangster genre, then at the end of the day, Guy's movies are entertaining and a lot of fun. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.